And join us back at Linear Fisheries on B2 for another ParkerBaits social. There's some good anglers, Rob, isn't there?
There's some very good anglers, mate. You've got people from all walks of life. You've got your competitive anglers, and you've also got people who like to turn up and just get their rods out and have a social for the weekend, mate. But
sure.
I'm looking forward to it. The lake's been shut all week. They've been cutting the weed down, so...
That could go one way or the other, though.
It could go one way or the other. The fish are going to be on it, or they're not. I'm hoping the fish are going to be on it, and there's going to be numerous 40s out. But, yeah, mate, I'm excited.
So, Rob, you're a big part of Tommy's Tackle now, and this is your second ever ParkerBaits social. What's the pressure like coming into this weekend?
Oh, no pressure, mate. Now, to be fair, second social, first one I drew a shocking peg, but this one I'm hoping for a better draw, to be honest. But either way, I'm just looking forward to meeting all the lads, you know, having a good social and that. So yeah, looking forward to it.
So you're saying that as if you're here for the social element, but there's got to be some bit of competitiveness in you.
Deep down, you know how it is.
Have you fished B2 before?
Never, mate. Never fished B2, so yeah, new lake to me. I've never even walked around it yet, so yeah, see how it goes. Nice looking place though.
First impressions, what sort of peg are you looking for in the draw?
I think a lot of the fish are down that end, speaking to the bailiff this morning, so one of the ones down the shallower end, I think that is. We'll see, won't we? You just got to work with what comes out the hat.
So Mitch, is this your first ParkerBaits social?
Yeah, first social, brought my boy down as well, so looking forward to it, looking forward to meeting everyone, looking forward to getting involved, so fingers crossed the draw goes well, but yeah, no, first social, so looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Have you ever fished B2 before?
Never fished B2 before, only ever fished St John's and B1, so yeah, again, looking forward to it. Don't know much about the lake, but find out soon enough, so yeah.
Perfect. So you've been here for sort of 15 minutes. What sort of area are you fancying at a minute?
Well, if I can get on the point, then yeah, I'll be happy, sort of thing. But yeah, definitely this end. A few of the other pegs around the bottom end of the lake, wind's blowing down there, looking good. Weather's looking good for it. So yeah, anywhere this side of the lake, over by the point pegs, then yeah, I'll be happy. But yeah, anywhere, to be honest with you, I'm up for it.
So are you here more for social vibes, or are you fancying yourself in the sort of match scenario?
Full social vibes for me, yeah. No,
I was getting out of it already.
No, look, I'm here for my boy, sort of thing. He was desperate to come. I was lucky enough to get on here. Yeah, full social vibes. Listen, if they come out, I'll be happy. But yeah, meet people, talk to people. That's what it's about for me. So, and as long as he has a good time, I'm happy.
So, Crib, it's your first social. What are you looking forward to most about the weekend?
Just having a great time and just trying to catch a fish.
Have you ever fished B2 before?
No, it's my first time.
Okay, so going into the draw, what sort of areas are you fancying at the minute?
Hopefully 8 and 9, because after the social we're staying for a couple nights.
So what's your current PB?
Well, it's 27 and ghost carp from Rochard Reservoir. Yeah, that was just on the margin, which was quite nice.
So you're hoping to beat that this weekend?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Have you used ParkerBaits much?
Yeah, I've got some mulberry wafters, which are quite good. Caught that on it, so yeah.
Perfect. Well, best of luck, mate.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
So here it is, first pick of the ParkerBaits social on B2. Let's have it. You're going in peg 10, nearly, Nick.
Literally to the left by here, mate. What's your name?
Peg 10. Nice hat, mate.
Thanks. 4.
Peg 4, so down this way. This is it, mate, no pressure.
I've never had a smiley ball.
No. 15.
15.
Mate, the fish were down there yesterday. Some guy said, yeah,
Peg
down that.
15, Chunkster, go check out his YouTube channel right now. Mr. Amazon Special.
My name is Isaac.
No, 9, 8 or 16, eh?
5, mate. That's where I was. No, that's where Sam was last night. Sam, you're next to Rob. You're next to Rob, actually. You're getting a camper with him, mate.
My name is Isaac.
Yeah, you're next to Rob, you are.
Are you going to catch a 40 again?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
20.
No, two.
Peg
Peg two.
so
That's down there.
this
That's
end,
where
peg
Jared
two,
was
Tom.
last night.
What I'll do is I'll overlay the footage now. This gentleman had a 40 pounder, his first 40, on I think it was last year, mid-year, this sort of time actually. Lovely fish.
29.
29.
Mate, that's sweet, mate. Let me have a look at, that's the double, isn't it? Yeah, so you'll have someone else with you,
Peg
mate.
29.
They were
Now I'm
doing
going to
fish
put this
yesterday.
gentleman's business up on the screen now. If anybody wasn't aware, we got robbed. It's all been over the internet. It's done a million of views, but now it's like Fort Knox at our place now. You can't even fart and get away with it. And if you're watching this, buddy, come and try it again. This is it.
Right, you've been dissing him for his peg draws, right? So don't mess up. Don't mess up. 22, nice, you're in the open. Yeah,
A
nice.
lady that seriously knows how to catch a carp, and I'll put her full social medias on the screen now. Also fishes with her partner, and they've got a full YouTube channel, so go check that out as well. Mr. Lack Lassie himself. Now, I'll let him pick, and then we'll touch on Lack Lassie.
James.
Peg
30,
30.
mate. You're next. You're on the beach swim, the double swim, big double swim. You're with that Jordan
Long
Fire
chucks.
guy. Yeah, mate. You're
Long
a good
chucks.
swim.
Long chops. Sweet.
This is a gentleman that owns a lake in France. Now, if you're in the market for going over and fishing France, go and check out Lac Lassie. There is some full videos at our channel as well. Lovely bloke, lovely venue, and some absolute monsters in the lake, mate. I'll give you a fist bump. Sound rubber.
George.
Another gentleman that's nearly been there from almost the off. Supported ParkerBaits, and he's in
24.
peg 24.
Right, I can see him. His brain's twitching. Sam
Sam over
mate.
there.
His brain is twitching, mate. I can see it, mate. He's terrified. The legs are shaking. 17.
17. Peg
That's
17
down in the
for Mr.
shallows.
Sam Newman. Again, I'll overlay some footage now when me and Sam were at the Carp Fisheries. What a beautiful venue, and the gentleman absolutely smashed it to live and death up there. Some people know him as the B2 King. I just know him as Jay.
He knows himself.
28.
Peg 28. Peg 28. Is that sort of middle body again? Smiley face. Peg 16. Peg 16. A massive man in the match world. Let's just say Big and Carp Cup. Absolutely smashed it. Someone who won the St John social on our last social on the ParkerBaits event. And my God, was that hairy.
11.
Peg 11. You know what? I'm actually going to overlay the footage of how hairy it was at the end of this, because it was hairy. That's probably the only way of putting it across. Jay was in, his brother was in, his brother was in, Jay was in, and it was all like run one way, run the other way to the last 5 minutes of the match. But he managed to make it happen, so fair play.
26 on the nose.
On the nose.
Taking him out by about £3. I think we've got about an hour left.
Come on the Carp, come on the ParkerBaits, and well done.
And there's the other side. B2 King who?
The B2 King, mate. I'm not sure who you are at the minute, but this knocks you off. Give me my trophies, baby.
Sorry about this. Well, I tell you what, mate, that went really well, didn't it?
It did well. It did well, mate. It's interesting to see where people have gone. There's some very good anglers and some very good swims.
For sure.
And there's also some very good anglers and not so good swims, but can they do it? It'd be interesting to see.
I tell you what, we'll spice it up a bit. I'll pick one person that I think's got a very good chance because of the peg they've pulled.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say Jay. Reason for that is, one, he's won it already. He's
won it twice.
I don't want to keep saying he has, yeah. He called him the B2 King. He really knows the lake, and he's a very good angler for his age. And he has pulled a sort of a middle body sort of water peg. So if anybody can make it happen, there's a good chance that Jay can make it happen. What about yourself?
So I'm going to go with Lee Jones, a Big and Carp Cup champion, a competition angler.
Animal of an angler.
Mate, the guy is another level. He's again in it this year and he's doing very well again. But he's drawn peg 16, a swim that I love.
Oh,
you love.
Arguably one of our favourite.
One of our favourite swims. It's one of them. You've got your own body of water. There's no one around you. You can fish towards a no fishing zone. Obviously not going into it. But it's one of them. The
fish are down there.
The fish are down there. And I mean, Lewis Smith, 52 fish in 48 hours.
Yeah,
James King had like 70 odd
yeah,
fish.
something
And
stupid. Remember the first time we sort of got wind of that peg about 3 years ago?
It
Me and
was.
you walked down and there was a guy had a 33, a 34 and a 26 in that. I'm like,
Mate.
are you having a laugh?
you can
Like,
absolutely have it
just
off
went
down
off
there.
and he just couldn't do anything wrong. I think you could have thrown a bare hook out there and you would have caught him.
It is one of them, mate. When the fish are down there, you don't even need to put bait in, mate. Solid bag, single. I've done one of my best sessions, pineapple pop-ups, mate. Singles. Just singles down there, mate. You didn't need the bait, and they're down there. But if they're not there, they're not there. But that's my pick, Lee Jones. I'm intrigued to see what he can do down there, mate. That's
100%, 100%. So there it is. You've heard it here first. And if you did miss any of that, so we just had a great chat with everybody there. Obviously, being that we've got a great relationship with Linear Fisheries, it's important that we go over the rules because we abide by the rules here as a family. You know, it's important that we do that. So we went over the rules, we went over how the WhatsApp works. We've went over fish care as well because again, number one priority for us at ParkerBaits is fish care, and I know it's Linear Fisheries priority as well. You know, dipping nets, all of these things is a massive priority. So without further ado, we're going to whip round now and we're actually going to have a chat with some of the anglers now and get their views on the draw. Happy days.
So, Jay, you've got a good track record, especially on B2.
Yes, mate.
What are you feeling about your peg choice?
To be honest, I am absolutely buzzing. I've somehow, third time in a row, come out with another decent peg 28, opposite the point. And yeah, I think there's a few fish out there to be caught. And obviously, because of my track record, there's definitely a lot of pressure on me for this session. But we'll try our hardest, see what happens, and yeah, try and make it happen.
As a self-proclaimed king of B2 and all this pressure, what are your coping mechanisms?
I think just staying consistent, mate. Just believing in myself, staying consistent, staying active, watching the water. Like I said in a recent video on the channel, when I went over my 40-pounder, the word consistency come up a lot, and I think that is just the key to succeed when fishing these linear lakes.
What's your predictions going into the weekends? Obviously, you're full of confidence, but where else would you be fancying?
I always said I fancied the point, but obviously I'm opposite the point as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I think the people down in this bowl are going to catch a few fish, so I have got to try extra hard to get these fish on the bank.
So Sam, peg 17 on the draw. How are you feeling, bruv?
50-50 really. If they're down here, they're catchable. But if they ain't, you know the drill, it ain't gonna really happen. But I'm gonna knock my pan out this weekend and try and get hold of a couple.
Well, if anybody can do it, mate, I'm sure you can. Tactics?
Well, it's warm and it feels proper muggy, and also I think there's gonna be a few floaters out today. I've got a fair few on me.
Yeah.
I'm starving. I can get some grub in me and all that. And then,
Priorities
and
and
then,
that.
yeah, it is. And then in reality, yeah, hopefully get them going on the surface. If not, I'll dump a few bags on them. I don't want to overload it down there because it's such like, it's not very wide, is it? It's quite narrow.
You can push them out quite quickly,
I think you can
mate.
spook them very easily. So
100%.
Yeah.
Seen much?
A couple of butt fizzers here and there. Yeah, nothing really to go on at the minute. Yeah, I have just there. Yeah, one's just shown just in the bang centre of the lake. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going about 60-40 now on the confidence. You know? A little bit better.
Well, fingers crossed, brother, and hopefully you make it happen.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
So, game on in a second. Going to blow the horns. Another ParkerBaits social up Linear Fisheries on B2. Rigs can now go in the water. Let's do it, baby.
Let's see what this weekend's got to bring. She's dead.
Well, it's been 40 minutes to be precise, and Corey and Courtney are into their first nosser. And that is the first carp of the match. Well done, brother.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not a bad fish.
That's a lovely fish.
Yeah. I'm happy with
Nice
that.
scaly one as well.
That was pretty quick action.
Yeah,
I just passed
I think it's the Punisher's cousin.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. He's out there now, mate. Arguably not the best peg on the lake, but this is when good angling comes into play because they've made it happen. They've not just made it happen, it's not even been an hour and they've made it happen. So typical Corey and Courtney doing it again as always. Not a pig in the net, baby.
So 11 o'clock come, we found our spot, 16.5 wraps. There's a gravel bar, then a bit of silt, so
we decided to fish the silt. So the reason for fishing the silt and the gravel, I feel like everybody opts to jump on the gravel, so we're just trying some things different. And yeah, it's worked well so far, so fingers crossed for plenty more.
Well, how about that? First one for me on a ParkerBaits social, down at B2. I'm absolutely buzzing. 16.5 wraps on a worm rig. Parker Particle, doing a do once again. Come on.
Right, well, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't quite expect to be in this peg with Sam quite so soon with a fish, but as he does, mate, he proves me wrong. But go on, mate, tell us how you done it.
Yeah, solid bag, 20 wraps out to the back margin there. We see him showing earlier when we first spoke, and yeah, it's come. Hopefully there's a few more on the bounce.
Definitely fish down here.
Yep.
And if there's someone who can pull a few fish out of a not so great swim, it's this man here.
Cheers, Robert.
Well done, mate.
So literally, as we were just about to film Joe's fish, which we're going to show you in a second, I walks down and Jay is biting his nails. He's got no nails left. With that, he's like, I had a few liners a minute ago, mate, he goes. Sat there for a few seconds later and then his middle rod is just absolutely peeled off. So, is this the first of many for Jay? The B2 wing, king, sorry. And yeah, happy times here at the Linear Fisheries complex on B2, baby.
Joe's just had a double take, landing one, and I've just had an absolute screamer as Joe was just about to get his fish out. It's currently locked up in a weed bed. B2 and a few other lakes can be quite weedy. Now the best thing to do is just not panic, keep the pressure on the fish, and most of the time it will come out eventually. So that's what I'm doing now, keeping steady pressure on the fish. I'm not yanking it out of the weed, and hopefully she comes out. So just like that, the fish is out the weed, and the best thing to do is keep the pressure on, as you don't want that fish going back in that weed. And yeah, looks like there's a fat weed bed. Hopefully there's still a fish on the end.
So as promised, here's Joe's. Now, if I was a carp, it's probably what I'd look like. Short and fat.
Little dumpy one.
How'd you catch it, mate?
Solid bag, single grain of corn, 21.5 wraps out, little clear spot that I found in the weed.
It's good angling, mate, fair play. In the first hour or something, innit?
Yeah, rod's been out an hour. I had a double take, but lost the second one, it came off.
Happy days. Well done, bud.
Right then, mate. Fish number one. Brasenose 2 social, and we were just with Joe. Absolutely tore off, mate, on the worm rig. 26.25 wraps out. Absolutely buzzing.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Right, so you join me with Kev in peg 9. Mate, last social you pulled a blinder.
And I didn't disappoint you.
And he didn't disappoint me. He's pulled a blinder again, and he's not disappointed me this time. But mate, tell us how you done it.
Well, it's £24.15, 22 wraps out on a yellow pop-up, pineapple pop-up.
The new
with
one,
a Parker
the 12
Baits,
mils,
12
wasn't it?
mil ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, mate, I think you've got your spot going, you've got the bait going, you've now got the fish on you, mate. Let's see if you can get a few more, Kev.
Back out there already.
Come on, Kev, you can do it.
The fish has weeded me up. It's gone straight in. I'm just keeping pressure at the moment, but I'm tempted to put the rod down and see if it'll come out itself. It's just not budging.
So you join me in peg 10. We just left Kev's swim and now we're in next door. Join me with Mitch and Karim and tell us how you did it, mate.
Yeah, so found a spot, 16 wraps, pretty weedy out there. solid bag, yellow magic bean, fell to it, done the business. So
all you need to, mate, to get yourself a fish, man, is worked. I mean,
absolutely.
Oh, he's getting bleeps. There's a fish out in front of him. We've got Dan next door, who's currently got one in the sling, and he's also locked up at the moment to another one. But look, we'll get this fish back, mate.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Thank you
and
very
let's
much.
get you some more.
Thank you. Cheers, chaps.
Right, so we're in Dan's swim, peg 11. Let us know you had it, mate.
Just on a solid PVA bag, on an orange magic bean, OG fish. 13 wraps out, and there she is.
Lovely, mate. Absolutely scaly banger.
Jay's got carnage going on in his swim, mate. Absolutely carnage. 2 in the net, 1 on.
Absolute utter carnage, mate.
That is one way to describe it, if I'm honest with you. We
Absolutely
have not
crazy.
stopped. It's been that bad. Brad's not even had his 5th cup of coffee, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
So,
to be fair, and that for Brad is light work, isn't it, to
mate,
be honest.
crazy. But yeah, no, I mean, mate, it's...
Pete's had one. The gentleman next to him's had one as well.
But do you know what the crazy thing is?
Go on.
There's been numerous fish down this end, but there's also been numerous fish right down the other end of the lake, and it's
100%.
like...
But
it's
it
not
is
one
nice to
area.
see from a social
Oh, mate,
perspective,
100%.
though. It is nice that there's a bit sort of drips and drabs coming from everywhere, par J, and we'll touch on that in a second. But yeah, 2 from over here. Dan's had one, hasn't he?
Dan's had one, Mitch has had one, Gavin, Sam, I mean, it's, yeah, everyone's getting involved so far.
Yeah, absolute madness. So that is the update for now, but I think it's going to be quite interesting because something special's just happened over here. Jay is playing one fish, landed it. Played the second fish, landed it, and as he's done that, his 3rd rods went off and he's landed it. So in a second, we're going to show you what he's managed to nail, and the kid's unbelievable.
Mate, I tell you what, right, I don't want to make his head any bigger because Jay's watching me right now, but that boy, we take the mick and we call him the B2 king, but he won it the first time, he won it the second time, and I tell you what, if he keeps this up track, mate, he's got a good chance of winning it a 3rd time. We've got to give it to him, mate.
Yeah, and
For a boy his age, he's a good angler.
Yeah. So we'll leave it at that, and we're also going to touch on the tactics that Jay is using.
Right, Jay's just had 3 takes next to me. This is my 4th take of the day. I've lost 2. But I'm just going to try and get this one in quick. Hopefully we'll have a fish to show you. Yes, Josh. Cheers, mate.
Right then, so fish number 5 for me, part of a triple take. I had a low 20 mirror and a mid 20, and this one being £32, the best looker and the biggest so far. Absolutely buzzing, and yeah, let's get her back, baby.
So we've done a couple of things called hook and win, and Courtney pulled me up on this. So what was it in the end for a fish over £35? What did you reckon it was?
A flat spot. I thought it was a pot of hook baits and a bait spray. Yeah.
Right, well, I've went over. I think you've done a little bit better, mate. So you've got 2 flat spots and a magic dust because Rob's got the
Perfect.
keys. So I'm gonna go with that. But
Yeah,
there
I'm
you
happy
go,
with
mate.
that. Thank you
well
so
done.
much.
And it's going to be exciting because in a second we're going to show you the 36. Was it 36 on the nose?
We don't know yet.
So we're just approaching the first evening here on the social at B2, and I've already had 7 takes and I've landed 6 carp so far to 32 pound. Now, I started off the session, I found a spot at 26¼ wraps. It's not clean gravel, but it's the cleanest spot I could find. I had a couple of hours leading around, and yeah, I must admit, my arm is definitely feeling it now, but I thought I'd run you through my approach and how it's working for me. So, for the rig side of things, it's just an Illusion D-rig, pretty standard, easy to tie. As the hook bait, a little bit of orange corn, and a little bit of worm as well. So I've got 3 rods on the baited spot. All 3 have done bites so far, but the one key thing that I think, my left hand rod's, I think, doing more bites than any other, and that's fish just off the spot. So yeah, maybe I'll put 2 off the spot, 1 on the spot, but we'll see. We'll see how the night goes. And my spod mix that I've been using so far has consisted of sweet corn. Now, I love a bit of sweet corn. If you know, you know. So I also add mini mix into my spod mix. Not a lot of people do it, to be honest. It's sort of coming into fishing a lot more. I'm seeing it a lot more. And what this does, what I do, I soak it before I put it out. So I squeeze it into a ball, make sure that it will sink a lot faster. It'll pull the worm down onto the spot. But that's not only one of the key things I use it for. It also keeps them fish grubbing around for longer on my baited area, potentially giving me double or triple takes. And the last thing in my spod mix is worm, and yeah, the aminos in the worm pull the fish onto the spot, and it's clearly working for me so far. It's only the first evening though, so we're confident going into the first evening, and I'm confident for the rest of the session. See what happens. Let's get these 3 rods reset, let's get some bait out, and I'm sure Brad will come over with another fish very soon, fingers crossed.
Now, Isaac's PB is currently
£27 5 ounces.
Right, just check the fins on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got 34, 14. Come on, 30 club. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, yeah, first 30 up the Isaac.
Oh, in the 30 club.
Yes, mate.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Well
Thank
done,
you,
mate.
Thank
well
you.
done. Oh. Wow, what a magical, magical moment. I can feel Isaac shaking in front of me. First 30, and I'm glad I'm with him.
I'm buzzing about this. It's been a while since I've been saying it for so long. I want to join the 30 club. I'm kind of glad this happened as well, especially the first day of being here. It was a weird take. It was kind of like a zig take. I'm fishing this on the bottom. I've got a fake corn over worm. I'm pretty sure the same as Jay. So we know what the tactic is here. It was like a zig take. It was so strange. I've come running over and I've just hit into it. I thought it was a ball of weed at first, but it was this Nosser pig behind it. Yeah. £34 14 ounces.
New PB.
Now I'm going to get monster crab water all over me at the end of it. Yeah! Come on, boy!
Come on! Right, well, something is magical has happened. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Isaac. He's one of the key members of staff at ParkerBaits. Without Isaac, ParkerBaits wouldn't be ParkerBaits, if I'm straight up with you. He works his backside off on a weekly basis, and he truly is an asset. I can't push that enough. Like, I appreciate you, mate. I really do. I really, really do.
Much,
and
it's nice.
It's nice to see you evolve as the more time we have together. But anyway, less of that. let's touch on what's just happened, mate, because like I said, magical is definitely the key word. So, before you do go in, let's go right back to the nitty-gritty bits, mate. What's happened? Talk to me. The horn went off.
I'm going to go before the horn. So we were waiting, doing the peg draw and everything. Before that, Sam Newman was here the night before.
Yeah.
He was in this peg and we were talking and he was like, I'll cast out 30 wraps, weed, I'm bringing it in. This is just bossed on my spot.
Yeah, mate.
Bringing it in. There, mate, honestly, in their numbers as well. But yeah, Sam's like, he's bringing it in. He's like, ooh, gravel. 23 wraps he told me.
Yeah.
I managed to pull the same peg, which is peg 5 on B2. And I've cast straight out to 23 wraps with my pro blade, literally doink, straight on the gravel, and I'm like, I know I'm fishing there. So I've kept making sure, I see how wide my area is. It's about 3 wraps by about 5 wraps, so it's a decent gravel spot, and I know people out there are struggling, so I'm bang happy with that gravel spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of problem going on, mate. I'm in weed. I physically can't find a spot because it's so weedy. So yeah, massive edge, just finding a spot like you mentioned.
To be fair, not even really finding it. I kind of got told, so that makes it even better. I don't have to worry about spending the time, so that made me get prepped for everything.
Yeah.
So then I set my rods up. I had 2 zigs out at the start and then 1 on the bottom. Nothing really come of it, and then obviously I heard Jay was catching, and I managed to find out what Jay was using. So me being me, I went straight over to what he was using.
Yeah.
Within 10-15 minutes of that rod being out, it just, I say it went, it didn't. It was a weird take.
Yeah,
it was like,
you mentioned it was like a ziggy take, like a couple of beats sort of thing.
So me and Rob were chatting, we were in the swim next door, we're literally on top of each other, and my receiver's gone beep beep.
Right.
So I was like a little bit sceptical. It's not gone like a screaming take, so I've gone up to my rod pod, and then my bobbin's pulled up tight to my alarm, but it's not stripping line. So then I've loosened a bit of line, and then the bobbin's pulled up tight again. So I've hit it. But then I didn't feel anything. I didn't know if I was in a ball of weed or whatever. Then all of a sudden I feel a little knock and then I see my line kite to the left. So I'm like, fish on, baby.
Caught round in the air.
I don't know what happened because when I reeled in, there was no weed at all. It was just like a big old lump. I felt like I was paying £100 catfish. It was just sat at the bottom of the lake.
Right.
And then I'm bringing it in, and it's just kiting a little bit left. So I managed to get it in, and then matey from next door managed to net it for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically that. And then I was like, it might be a new PB. My old PB was £27 5 ounces.
I just want to touch on that. He texted me saying it might be a new PB. Now your PB previous to this was 27.5. 27.5, and I'm going to push that a little bit further. Might be a new PB. We've come over, myself, Brad and Robin went, that's definitely a PB, Isaac. It's absolutely massive. And there it was.
Yeah, there it was. Weighed it, £34 14 ounces, and that's when I realised that my legs was going to start shaking.
Everything started shaking. Your voice started shaking. Everything
I was over the moon, and then I'm trying to redo my rod to get it back out, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it.
I'll touch on that a bit more. So he's doing like the tubing, and he's like trying to put this tubing through, but he's just shaking in excitement. Adrenaline's probably pumping through him at this point, and he's like, I'm like, mate, pass me your tubing. Like, I'll put the tubing through for him. Like, there you go.
So yeah, and obviously this is my first linear ParkerBaits social. It's my first time fishing linear.
Yeah.
And it's my first fish on a ParkerBaits social.
And not only your first fish, but a new PB and your first 30.
First 30.
£34.14.
£34.14, and that is
You're
all.
going to keep saying that to yourself, mate, for probably about 2 months now.
Yeah.
You're going to keep looking at that picture on your phone. I do it. I don't know if anybody watching this, get in the comments down below when you've had a fish of a lifetime or a new PB. I'm terrible for it, mate. I'll be at work or I'm having a stressful day and I just, even if I'm sat on the toilet, I'm like, I'm going to have a little look at that fish again. And you do, and it always makes you smile,
I
mate.
do.
There's something about that.
Or even just looking at your favourite fish, even if it's not the biggest, it's just the prettiest looking fish, your favourite. I always do it as well. I've got this one common, beautiful old one, I do it. But yeah, and then basically what I was doing, I got a little bit of chopped worm, some pure maize, some OG fish chops, a bit of Calanus Hydro and Scopex flat spot, and that is my spod mix. I put 15 spoms over the top to start off with. That was before I put that rod out. Then after I put that rod out, I just left it there, and then it went.
It was quite interesting as well, a little tip for you guys, what you were saying about the worm, not leaving it in a bucket too long.
So yeah,
do you want to touch on that?
So when you chop your worm and everything, or when you put worm in your mix, don't leave it in your bucket for too long. The max I would leave it in my bucket for is 45 minutes.
Right.
And that's because they start to fermentate, and then that can ruin your mix and basically turn the fish away from it.
Yeah, act as a repellent.
It does act as a repellent.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah. And obviously where I've done chop worm as well, so that's releasing all the aminos into the mix, that makes
And then
it
pulling into your other bait as well.
I want to get that out as fast as I can to get all of that nutritional value from the worm, all the aminos into that water as quick as possible, pulling them fish in. And I think that's what happened, because I literally put that rod out 5 minutes after I put my spons out, and then it went.
Mate, magical moment. It makes me smile, makes me proud. Like, I see you on a daily basis, we're best mates, like, and then to see you make it happen, like, yeah, just, yeah, magical moment, brother.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. I'm still over the moon.
Yes, come on, Isaac. Yes. So after that magical moment earlier with Isaac, it's gone a little bit quiet over the duration of the last couple of hours. But peg 3, as we were sort of sat there reminiscing the moment, is Bobbin's picked up into action. He's into a fish. You're going to join me down there in a second, and let's see what this gentleman is going to land. Well, hopefully land. Come with me. Well, we're in peg 3 now, and it's happening. The man himself is playing one, so fingers crossed we can hopefully slip this one under the net cord, and another fish on the leaderboard.
How many have we had now?
Oof. How many have we had, Rob? Quite a few.
I was just asking these, how many we've had yet.
Oh, go on, mate. It's a nice one. It's a common as well. That'll be the 3rd common now of the match. Yeah.
Nice.
Most of them have been mirrors. All of them have been mirrors, so it's nice to see a common. Is that a pineapple pop-up I see, mate?
It's I'm not sure. We'll find out in a minute. I think, is it a small one? It could be a Scopex.
Oh, right, okay. You love a Scopex, though, don't you? I remember on the last social. What I'll do is, guys, I'll put that up on the screen now of the last social with this gentleman nailed an absolute banger. Yeah,
With Sam last time, it was like the point onwards just didn't catch anything.
Nah, for
and
sure.
it was all just down here.
I think it's
and
worth...
I was thinking, now I'm down here and they're all catching everywhere.
I think it's worth bringing that up, really. I mean, last social we had a lot of fish coming out the other end, and then today they've literally been coming left, right and centre from everywhere you could possibly imagine. Yeah, go on. Get in there.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Cheers, man. Well, here I am in peg 3 on ParkerBaits Social B2. And we've had a £19, 13 on an OG Magic Bean OG fish, 15mm, yellow one. First fish of the session for me. Hopefully there's more to come.
Right, you joined me in peg 34 with a 29.4 we agreed on in the end, didn't we?
Yep.
And I think this is the 4th common now of the social so far.
My 2nd.
And your 2nd, which I think... No, you're 3rd.
Is
Your
it
3rd
common?
fish. 2nd common, but 3rd fish,
Yeah.
which now puts you into, I think, 2nd now.
Nice.
Again, we'll look at the leaderboard right now, but yeah, lovely to see a few more commons coming out.
Brilliant.
Well done, brother.
Thank you.
Yes.
There it goes.
9:30 update, and that sort of darkness is coming in over here on B2, and I mean, if you just take a second, I mean, look over in the backdrop, it's just absolutely beautiful. Brad had the drone up earlier, I mean, look at this, just crazy, just that sun just peeking down the back, just absolutely beautiful. So, what is tonight going to bring? Obviously, we try and keep you in the loop. I don't know how long we're going to last, but we're going to try and keep you in the loop. It's been a busy day, like a crazy day, like one of the busiest days we've probably ever had on a social, if I'm honest with you. This early on, normally 24 hours in it kicks off, and then all of a sudden it starts erupting and all fish are coming out from left, right and centre. But an hour in, or 40 minutes to be precise, bang, a fish come out, another fish come out, another fish come out. But they were coming from all different ends of the lake, which was lovely. It truly is. From a social perspective, it's brilliant because everybody's having a little go, which is lovely. So like there it is, like I said, 9:30 update. What is tonight going to bring? Fingers bloody crossed. Right, so there it is. Part 1 is now complete. Make sure you join us next Sunday, 7:30, for part 2 here at Linear Fisheries on B2. Absolutely blown away with the amount of fish that have come out, and like I said, plenty of smiley faces. I'll see you next Sunday.